Okay. Hello. I'm hoping that people can see me. Seems there's been quite a few Twitch issues today, from what I'm hearing. So my OBS is saying everything's fine. So I will go off that for the time being. But I hope everyone is doing okay. So we are going to continue from last night, and to be fair, the only thing I can kind of remember that I said we had to do last night was this sulfur, which is why I left it saved here. So basically, we are taking this tiny loop and converting the sulfur into slag, and that's it, really. So if we just do that, and we're going to need a mixer. Just see, 18 is at its max, so a mixer 1 is sufficiently fine. Question is, how do I want to throw this in? What is gonna be the ideal way? I need that little pillar going. Yeah, that little pillar as well, please. I just want to hook that into here. Not fine valid. You don't need a freaking valid pillar placement. Like, seriously. Wow. Okay. Just being very silly now. Again, you don't need a freaking pillar placement. Why are you... Honestly, this game sometimes can be very silly. So do that, so at the very least that one's reconnected. Yeah, I'll tell you what, that'll do. We can always change it around if need be. All right. Just because I want to keep the belt as a single entity. And then we want... Downside is that's now going to be blocked. I don't want that to be blocked because I want it to still have access to this hydrogen. Right, slag, empty out. There we go, move the pillars around so it's still got access through there. somewhere to store. I mean, that works. No, you know, I don't really want it to be there, but it works, so it will suffice. Just tuck that in. That can be limestone. Okay, cool. Right, that's hydrogen flaring. So yeah, I don't mind it dropping off. Excess sulfur, even though we shouldn't have excess sulfur now. Thinking about it. No. So we should be fine. I'm going to clear that. Clear that. This is stuff that, you know what, it's so minor. Like, I don't really care. But it's taking up valuable space. And yeah, don't have a crew. That's right. Gotta wait for more peoples to be born. Right, copper is redlining. We're getting a random drop. What is happening with the copper? Why are we getting a drop? Not enough. Not enough. But why? Why are we not getting enough? So something hiccups, but then it kind of knows that I'm looking, so it sort of fixes itself. I've got a suspicion the issue is... No, it should... No, it shouldn't be. Yeah, I don't understand why... Because I only need one after this split. So, you know, that's fine. Yeah, strange why we just had a huge drop like that. Totally not sure. Anyway, we've got some construction force. Nice. Right, if we knock reserve back up to 1,000. Across the board. Yeah, it's fine. I don't think we need it for that, but actually if we do 1,025 now, reserve. Now we have more or less recovered everything we need now. Yes. So we are definitely in a much healthier position than... So all that work we put in the past 3 streams is paying off. It's paying off dividends. I did need that slowdown just to do that. So now it's a case of, can I have enough? Not quite. Let's go and say hello to some peoples. We need I said this yesterday. We need a screen, you know, the equivalent of this, where you can just go to get the list of the villagers instead of having to find them one by one. Right, so I'm going to add some buckets to this. In fact, I'm going to move this. Let me just quickly check what level. That's 2. All right, that's fine. Let's get rid of that now. And then I can actually set the belt up there. Of course. So we kind of have to do that and that. That's okay. Put it onto there. Yeah, fine. Right, so if we say this one is color yellow, sand reserves. And that I need to know if it's below 75%. I will allow importing. So no importing, no importing. That's rock. That is dirt. Okay, cool. Just so I can build up a much larger sand reserve. People are dying. Only moderate flu this time, so not too bad, not too bad. Okay, so as long as that's all going through, that's fine. So air pollution is at 11.5. Going up a bit because we're flaring fuel gas out. So looks like fuel gas and waste burning are our 2 major issues. Let me just check something here. Oh, let me pause it before. So that's a 1-to-2 ratio. And then obviously we know that that's a 1-to-2 ratio as well. So throwing it into an incineration plant, High Freak, will actually lessen the amount of pollution we're throwing up. Question is, what do we do with this steam? Like, is there anything that we'd want to do with that? That's a good question. So obviously at the moment we've got this. I mean, we could. The problem is we're not producing enough trash to give us consistent level of steam. I don't know. I'm thinking what I might just do is just throw it up in the atmosphere for now, because we don't get any pollution from throwing steam in the atmosphere, so it's fine. But at least it's done and we're not having to worry about it. No, it's CI, isn't it? We've got the water coming through there. Actually, we also got fuel gas here. Oh, that's a good one. Where? Oh. Do I want to bring that round? I don't know. Problem is, I'm just constantly throwing stuff into more and more limited space. And I really should, you know, stop doing that. If I'm going to do it, I'm bringing it around here. So if we put that there. I will do fuel gas. Well, you know what? Actually, how about I bring it over to here and then just throw the exhaust into that? Like, yeah. So we'll use a compactor. So he's using less trucks. So I'm going to need... Oh, so put that there. So just so trucks still have access through to that. Am I actually producing enough waste? But I might want that as a 2 now. No, actually, I'm not. So that's fine as a 1 for the time being. That steam, yeah, we're just going to throw into the atmosphere. There's realistically nothing that I can just throw on for the sake of it. I don't know. Turbine? No, because I'd be eating through the water a little quicker over here. I mean, I can cycle it actually through the water cooler I've got over here. Why don't I do that? Makes sense, doesn't it? Considering that we're about to get the big boys as well, it makes even more sense. For sure. Right, so if I'm compacting it, it should be... It's on a solid. Yeah, it's a bit of a pain in the butt, that. Right, it's pressed. Right, let's wait for that to go before I freaking get this up and running. Just in case I want to alter anything. Shouldn't be too long now until we've got what we need. Right, so you're now mostly building into there, so I would probably want to do something about that. Come on, 97%. Come on. Getting more rain. Do I want to alter anything on the edict? Not really. Actually, that. Again, I don't actually know what efficiency that means, but we'll allow that to kill the unity for the time being. But we've got what we want, right? Which is this. Right, there's a. So yes, there is a way. So if you hold down control and scroll wheel, it does go between the stuff. But it doesn't cycle. You gotta go up and down depending on which way it is. So if we can see here, it's actually better recovery ratio as well. Interesting. I like this, that it's actually better on the lower ones as well. That's pretty cool. Alright, so that needs to go. That needs to go. So you're going to complain about having no output. Okay, that's fine. Whoops, daisy. So a 1 is a-okay. And then that needs to come through in some manner. Yeah, so if we go around the back. That works. So we've got low steam and high steam. That's fine. I would probably say if we do that way, you ain't gonna have depleted steam. So if we do it in that order, if that gets a little bit behind, it shouldn't be the end of the world. No, shouldn't. That's kind of ugly. No downside about these cooling towers. So cumbersome. I'll tell you what, if I go a little bit further out, it looks a little better, doesn't it? So it's going like probably a 2. Actually, no, it won't. We'll never be going through it high enough. Alright, so that's got that, and then I'm going to need another pipe to be just connected into there. And there we go. Right, fuel, gas. And then for this one then, it needs to now go into a compactor. Can I grab it? No, there's no way of doing that without hitting those pipes as well. That's a shame. Right, compactor. Let's have it go round like so. Oh, we might actually need a second one at some point then. Okay. In that case, let me... put that there then. So I've got the space. I mean, it doesn't really matter too much. Right, so we've got recyclables here. That's just being dropped off into here anyway, to go into here. Recyclables pressed is there, so I'm thinking of doing the same thing. It just lowers out logistics. There's no way of knowing exactly how many recyclables is being produced here, which kind of sucks. Right, so household goods, please notify me if I ever go down to minus 25 to 25%. Be very useful. Let's throw some more pathing down. I'm gonna make it very freaking wide over here. So that looks like a fairly well-used path. So throw that there as well. See, that's a lot of trucks go around the back also. So another one. Can I just get there? Go. So just using up all our concrete slabs, increase our consumption of limestone for the moment. You see there's now a path going around the back here, so that's going to save us some time, because before they'd have to go all the way around here. So we should find that this grass will probably start growing back. We won't have that many trucks doing that route now. We'll get the occasional, but not many. Right, saying that, actually, let me change this further, because I think it would be better if I start digging down. So we're going to go minus 2. Okay, I can put it down for now. I'm going to allow for potential loops to happen there. Right, I'll tell you what, I'm going to change this now. So it's unnecessary. Concrete slabs. I don't really need the size difference anymore. But so those don't even need to be red now. Okay, so I'm thinking of killing the coal variant now. Right, so what are we actually consuming? 3, 6, 9. If we upgrade and upgrade. Any point is that? Yeah, no, there is a concrete mix of 3. I thought so. That's why I've got it ratioed the way I do. Because at some point this needs to get changed for a larger one. No, I don't like it like that. Right, turn that off, make sure that is set to this. Fuel gas, is there a good way to get rid of it that's not polluting? Turning it into more diesel. Actually converting it into hydrogen, but then we've got the carbon dioxide. So I'll probably have to wait until I can do that to, what's it? At some point, chemical fuel. So this is going to be our main way of doing freaking ammonia, isn't it? That is our struggle currently. Well, a struggle. It comes down to, right, so if we have a look here, right, so instead of flaring off that fuel gas, if I throw it into a hydrogen reformer with some of the excess steam, let's just check quickly. So it's a 1 to 4. we'll sell 1 to 4. But then there's also another for it as well, should I want to. So we're getting some hydrogen, but we're not creating any more pollution than what we're creating anyway. It's exactly the same. I mean, technically it's a little bit more when you consider power usage. All right, so let me just see here. If we can put that there, so it's 24. Question is, how much excess am I really throwing in? I mean, a fair amount, because it looks like it's actually starting to block up a bit. So I think I kind of still need to have it flare out for now. And that hydrogen basically needs to let's go around here. Excuse me. It's a weird way to do it, but it's the way I'm going to do it. So really, I just need to actually be utilising more hydrogen. So priority... Alright, actually, I'll tell you what. No, that's actually not a good way to do it. Okay, is there a reason why it went up like that? That was weird. Why is it doing that? Yeah, if they do it that way, that's much better. So we get the hydrogen being made, going through. So, okay, what utility are we going to operate this for then? I'm going to need that at some point, not yet. I mean, we're making this. I mean, just giving us an expansion route, isn't it? They're saying that if I were to build this in a slightly different way, right? Like properly modularize it into a massive way where each section is a module. If I was to convert this, so this is doing hydrogen rather than fuel gas. Because obviously that would then be a further increase on air pollution. We actually dropped it below 10 as well. That's really good. Thing is, I would need to completely redesign it. It's fine. Not for now. Just need to utilize more hydrogen stuff. Right, so in that case, it would be if we do some hydrogen trucks, then some more excavators. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Right, 4, 2. Always swap them over if absolutely needed. So how are we looking here? What's the... We're just catching up on things, because that's what's happening. I believe so. Right, let me throw the third lab on for the moment. I need to know whether that you drop below 25%. I don't care if you do, though. Settlement is full of trash. Why? Because it's not getting shifted. Why is it not getting shifted? Have I set something incorrectly? Because fuel gas isn't being brought over. Darn it. Okay. I'll tell you what. If I throw hydrogen in as well. So that is... The issue there is that there's nowhere for actually fuel gas to get picked up. I should have actually set an alert on this. Because the issue is we've got it here, but it can't be reached. We've got this here, but it can't be reached. So, right, with that in mind, then I'm going to go do that to hydrogen. Then I think that would be a better way to do it. And then we'll kick it to a 5, try and push it through. I need to do my massive underground pipe network again. Because how organised I had it during update 2 just made things so much easier. Wow, if we upgrade that, just so there's more movement of the waste. Be helpful. There we go. And we've got some in there. So we're now burning it. We're now converting it into sulfur and carbon dioxide, which is then getting turned into slag. So yes, excellent. All right, and then that will slowly start sorting things out. Very slowly though. Why is it? Alright, tell you what, I'll really speed that up a bit. Right, how are we looking for this? 34.6. Right, we're golden on there. Now I can drop the boost as soon as that gets below. Excellent. Okay, can I push this forward a bit? Looks like I might be able to. So we are... What ones do I have currently here? Right, so you're still doing the bridge. You've done all that. I don't want to push that out any further at the moment. So if we redraw, I need to redraw it from out here. Push it out as much as I can. So this dirt needs to go somewhere else. Oh no, I'll just do that there for now, just so it's out of the way. Same with the compost. It's out of the way. Right, so if we start leveling this down to 1. Actually, it kind of does need to be thrown on to see why that's gone. Make sure we've got the correctness there. Right, cool. Right, so the issue here is that actually needs to get dropped lower. Let's move all that out for the moment. That's going to end up going in a loop. So for now, if we leave it as such, let's just make sure that things are correct. Yeah, that's covering the whole lot. Actually, if I redraw the cell, yeah, and then do the same for Terra Alpha. Okay. And then rock's covering that, so it should fill that in. Start filling that back up. So I need somewhere for the potato farms, or except being out of potatoes for a bit. Yeah. Right. Potato farm's coming. We're just going to accept that we're out of potatoes now. Chicken farm, not enough food. See, I knew that would happen. Just flipping near it. Why is that? Why is that weird like that? That's, yeah, bizarre. Okay, so that goes into there. So we've got plenty of excess wheat. So to convert that into unofficial, just a mixer. Just got to be careful we don't ultimately block off. Obviously, we do want it coming in from there. Right, wheat. Loose. Alright, looks like this. There is enough space. Cool. Not sure if that's blocking, if I'm honest. We'll soon find out, in fairness. We got animal feed there. I mean, it's getting dropped off. No available, really? Truck is struggling to get to destination. Oh, because you've kind of dug yourself in. Sort of. No, I know why. It's just silly. It's okay. It's okay. It'll be fine. It'll live. Alright, imports, do that to 6. It's actually quite important. Because we are now losing some of our chickens, so let's, you know, fix that. That should be no dropping off, picking up. So this should be producing a reasonable amount of animal feed. So yeah, there we go. All alerts done. Right, so we nearly got the solar panels. Let's see what else. Just research everything up to lab 3 now. Then that, and then that's when we move things again. Right, so is there something I can do up here? Because I'm kind of thinking we've got this space. I should look at utilising it or something. Household appliances, electronics, steel. I mean, it will give us a lot of freaking Unity, that's for sure. Why we suddenly got like no fucking Unity going? Yeah, not sure why that's doing that. So 13 points. So I need 2 assembler 3s. For logistical simplicity, I'm just going to make it over here. Again, this is just squeezing it where we can find a space. Household appliances. Tell you what, if I just pull the steel in, like that. And that can... Oh, can I get the thing, please? Thank you. Okay, so that's household appliances set up to be made. Anyway, not enough maintenance too. Oh, yes, that's a fair point actually. That uses maintenance too, doesn't it? Right, so to make maintenance too, to use maintenance too, we're going to need that for this as well, right? Yes. So it's just the gears and electronics. Right, so I'll tell you what, if we do... I mean, one, it will work for now, wouldn't it? So... Oops. Oh, yeah. And just in case it blocks off. Then flat. Alright, priority out that way as well. I mean, that's kicking into research. No, maintenance, and then splits between research and everything else. Can't upgrade that just yet. That's a downside. Oh dear, out of Unity. Okay. Right. So that can get switched off. So no, that's 23. What was it put? 12. So we're doing 24, aren't we? So perhaps having that maximum probably not the best of ideas. So if we do that instead, we'll make sure we've got some excess coming in. There we go. We've got our maintenance 2 being made. Excellent. We're back into positive Unity. Just though. Only just. Water. Oh, what's going on with the water? Why are we suddenly got no water? What's going on here? Alright. Do I need to upgrade the pipes? No, that's already a 2. Output is full. Interesting. So our issue has become that we're now not consuming enough water. Right. Well, actually, the main issue is that we need this as an input limit balancer. Right, priority in, urgent. 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 Let's switch the labs off for the moment. Right, so that's households. Appliances. So we've got solar panels now. So still hasn't been sent over. Can export. Can export. Right. So that will help. Okay, so that's fixed that at least. So that waste has been handled. To be fair, I think it's because we got rid of the farm. That was the issue. That farm was keeping it balanced, whereas now that farm's gone, no balance. Right, also means we can get rid of that. And we can dig this down. Let's get this just to the right level. Oh, so there's going to be a lot of being moved around, but important that it is done and free up an absolute huge amount of space for us. Which also means that we are going to want to bring these guys over now. Right, how are we looking? That's mostly iron, so you're fine. You're good. You're good. Slag build up going on. I'm surprised that this has still got so much. I'm going to assume because it hasn't quite hit 60, right? Yeah, okay. No, that's fair. Alright, we're going to stick 2 labs on. No rush now in getting the rest of that research tree done. Alright, still small patch. Bloody hell, that's a bit annoying. I've got to be really careful because I'm gonna freaking lose my path if I dig too much deeper than what I've done. I don't know. I think we could be fine. Yeah, that should be fine. Guys, exciting. We're actually nearly done that first coal mine completely. How are we looking? Do I need to modify anything here? Yeah, sort of. Hey, now, how's our path coming? Whoa. Alright, that's going to start speeding up now. I say now, we should actually have 2 excavators ready. Right. Do I want to add... Right, I'll tell you what. Let's add... these to this. That will help. Right, are we getting anything? Yeah, we are. Oh, look at that. Look at that. We're up to 7. That's pretty good. That is pretty darn good. So my question is, why is settlement quality only 0.93? Why is it not 1? Lower vehicle fuel, maybe. Reduce water consumption. Let's have a look at this. Let's get this up and running then. Right, so for the solar thingies, solar cells. Steel, silicon, glass gives us 4. I don't know if I want to be doing it at the moment though. I think it's more, I want to just redo this. I'm not gonna lie, I might do it here. I think I will. Need to, I'll design it there anyway. Do I want to just remove this path for the time being? Stop doing this path for the time being. Yeah, because I want it to... do this. Hello, hello. What's going on? Why have we got this problem? Why are you struggling like so? I mean, you absolutely should not be. So it's just a case of trucks just taking a while to get here, basically. Okay, that's fine. No big deal. Odds for a max race ban this weekend. I think low. What's after Canada? What's the next one after Canada? Austria. No, definitely low. He's going to want to go to Austria. Right, are they heading over? Yes, very slowly, mind you, but they are heading over. It'll take a bit of travel going on. Right, so I said that this is Goldmine Alpha. In fact, we're going to want to colour. I wonder if gold is a colour. No. People are dying. Severe flu again. Oh dear. Oh, right. Tell you what, that's going to bug me. Let's do 75%. Just the course of how it goes, unfortunately. Right, so what we kind of really need to do is have some semblance of separating things out. FMF's blaster has no fuel. Go give him some bloody fuel then. Why do I need to put another fuel truck on? Can that be it? Well, saying that, I've got hydrogen excavators, but I don't have a fuel truck for there. So I might want to, you know, do something about that. 1, 2, and 3. Just want to round that up. In fact, should we go to the full 200? Yeah, I think. I forgot which entity you was in the update 2 stream. Probably an excavator, because that tends to be the common one. Okay, what's going on with copper now? Why is copper massively... Slag. Oh, whoopsie daisy, whoopsie madaisy. Yeah, I didn't actually finish doing this, did I? That might be a problem. Yeah, that's a big whoopsie-madaisy there. Alright, copper... Slag. No to 5 above 50%, please. Alright, copper 1. No, copper alpha. Notify if below 25. Copper beta. Also notify if below 25. I need to like remember to freaking do these more often. Electronics. Whoops. Notify if below 25. 8. So we're making 12, but we're consuming 8 just here alone. So, yeah. I need to now set up somewhere that is a proper electronics area. Like, we're past the point where I can just be adding stuff on and squeezing them into places. Right, where is the other copper? Is over here. See, my problem is that I've just got too much into that mindset of having things a certain way, which is slowing me down massively. Right, dirt, rock. And why can't I have the gold already? Why is it not showing? Gold sorting. That should massively speed things up then. In fact, I'm probably going to want to do that. If I dig into this now, it will complain about having nowhere to do things. Does I want to move the power up here, get this bit done quicker. In fact, I might speed things along even faster. Let's bring these guys over. Let's have both crews over here for the moment. I massively speed up what I'm wanting to do there. Electronics has a low supply of electronics. Yeah, we're just chewing everything. So basically, this is our next thing that I need to expand upon massively. This is probably the biggest area that I've got, flat area currently, is here. I had wanted this for farmlands, but this might be a higher priority. Right, there we go. It's hit it. So I should now have that. Excellent. Right, therefore, I don't need you digging into there now. I just need this area flattening. Truck has no compatible. Here. Right here. Loan payment is overdue. Oh dear. Whoops-a-daisy. Okay, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to completely lower that. I'm not in a position to support that type of demand. So 14 still needs to be 2 anyway. It just means that he will max out faster, hopefully. Fingers crossed. So why are you saying you've got no compatible? Are you saying because I have yet to do this, it cannot even drop it off into the sorter? That is ridiculous. Because that's yet to be researched. That is ridiculous that it cannot be put in there. Like, cool, I get that I can't do anything with it, but why can't I put it in there? If I can dig it up, I should be able to put it in there. I don't know. I think that is more than silly. I just pushed too hard again. Right, how best to handle this then? Right, so electronic 2s. Let's have a quick look at okay, so it's basically halving and halving. Right, that's fine. Effectively, I want this same setup, but for electronics. I mean, yeah, that is literally all I need to do. Just copy this and then just swap it over to electronics. Fuck. How far up? How many elect difference? 4. There's no 5 though, is there? No. Some microchips with electronic 2s. Okay. So again, it's the same rate. It's the same amount. Let's get rid of that, though. I'm not mixing and matching here. So make sure we've got this as well. So it's 2 inputs, which does mean that that can go, not needed. And it would be bar, copper plates. That sends those electronics in. That's electronic wires. And then for electronic 2s. So we've got 2 inputs, but I only got space to squeeze in. Yeah, okay. So kind of need to do that. Question is, can a truck realistically get into that little gap? I mean, should be able to. I am wondering, is there like a tidier way to do this? Because now we've got this, it's saving me power not using a balancer. Right, so again, no picking or dropping. Right, so that's PCPs and that's select. Fuck, and that's poly. Though, where is it? There. Though, having a quick look, I'm just wondering if we can incorporate that in. Can we bring it to microchips? Because a part of me is thinking, if we were to incorporate that into the builds, but it kind of feels pointless. This actually is for multiple things. Yeah, I'll bring it over as PCBs. Right, and then that'll be electronic 2s. And for the moment, that will just be nothing. And nothing. Actually, can I put electric? I can actually put them in now. Because we do have some in the shipyard. So it would be handy to throw them in. Make some space. All right. Well, that will... Effectively, that's it. That's all I need. If I just get rid of that for the time being until we do a look at we start making it. And then it does allow me just to, you know, expand it out. Question is, which way do I want to do this? If I was to throw a ramp here, dig this up, it would allow me to expand this. How fast do we think we can do it though? Not very. That's the only downside. Whatever I do, it's not going to be quick. So this is going to be our new settlement area. I'm going to keep the forest. This is going to be where we're going to set up the new power rig. I don't know. I am actually thinking setting it up here. It's a nice flat plane. It's not going to interfere really with anything else. Just need to make sure I said, because this is going to be my line through. So, yeah, just here. Right, and I shouldn't find myself needing to move that for quite some time. One thing I would like to do, since I did say this is my line, I can fortunately there's no way I can just tuck it over. No, basically, actually, why am I doing it that way? What am I going to do with this? If I do, here's a mining, stands out a bit better then. So a bit of planning's got to go in this, because obviously that's so close to this iron. So ideally I need to dig through this iron before I look at extending the rail that way. Right, if I do that, and then we can assess on how that looks once we get around to it. Okay, so that's fine. And then ideally it has to be 5 wide. to allow for any crossings and things. So if we kind of can get this somewhat marked up now, I'm going to hold that there until we've finished off that. Then I can make sure this new electronics area is far enough away. There's going to be no interference. Alright, I would also like to... I'm just going to do that just in case. I'm also thinking if I position this in a certain way, so I don't know, so about that distance, we can double up if need be, got plenty of room, but then also potentially we've given ourselves space that we can start dropping certain things off or picking up certain things via train should I want to. The only thing I'm going to do with this though is I am going to flip orientation. I'm going to have ones that side. Alright, so I need to backtrack. 48, 96, copper. So yeah. And all the copper gets used for now. Actually, no, we're using some PCBs, aren't we? So I need this and a tiny bit extra to run that column. Just thought, I don't have electrics to use. Whoops, daisy. Hang on. Just want to be able to keep a little bit of a track with them. Right, do I have enough unity? I do have enough unity. Do I have enough resources? No. We are barely making any. Why are we barely making any? Not enough twos coming in. That's struggling with ones. That's struggling with steel. Hello. Why are we struggling with steel? We need more steel. I mean, it's bouncing up and down. Maintenance. Household appliances. Do I actually need both of these running? No, not even in the slightest. So let me say some power and workers. I definitely need both of them. Hang on. 480 times 3. So actually, we're kind of maxing this out. So we've definitely got to be careful now. So yes, this is just simply not enough. We need much more. Many more. Okay, not many more, but more. Right. Unfortunately, belts 3 is behind this, isn't it? Yes, it's right there. That's what I need. I'm going to have to build a second lot. Damn it. Okay. How am I gonna pull that bugger off though? There's a problem in a bit. Oh, that needs the flip orientation. Actually, no, it was correct. Oh, my brain had it looking wrong, but it is perfectly fine. So at the moment, we're actually using, was it 192 or something? Crushed door. As that's limited at 200, the issue becomes that it's not pushing it far enough. If I upgrade this and switch it on, yeah, we're not bringing in enough to keep it running. And I don't have space to run a second belt. Yeah, well, I mean, okay, right, there is a way. I don't like it, but there is a way that I can do it. I don't like it though. But, you know, needs must. There we go. I knew there was a way to do that. So basically, we're going to split it into two. So that, and I'll need that to go into there. That. That is the wrong speed. That's also the wrong speed. Okay, so if I now upgrade a nope and nope. Downside is it's I'm sorry, why is that upgraded? I'm pretty sure I said nope to the belt's upgrading. So I think that's going to actually have to go to a 3 now. And that's also got to go up to a 3. That's got to go up to a 2. That's also got to go up to a 2. Right. Ready? Okay, so if we set that as a 4, one thing I didn't think of, did I set that to, no, that should have been a 1. That's causing me problems because I need to get that caught back up. Right, I don't like this, but we're gonna have to. No, okay, fine. I've got to do it one by one. Won't let me drag and click. Right, so doubling up of that. Let's upgrade. That should be a 2 anyway. Yeah. No, I'm kind of thinking that should be an upgrade because further down it's going to be something that's required. Let's do that. We need to get this steel moving a lot quicker. Gold is blocked due to dirt. Okay, not too worried about that. That is A-okay. Right. So, yeah, we're back to waiting. Considering that we are supposedly, like, doubled our production of that, I'm surprised that's not dropping. No, because he's... No, that won't be receiving. Right, why is that? Right, okay, no, that's why it's not going to work. It's limited to 60 on the import. I ain't upgrading the belt just for that. That's just silly. Why are we down on coal? Why are we down? Oh, why have I not been alert? Why didn't I get an alert on that? No, I switched it off for that. This is the alert. We've got plenty of coal heat. That's silly. Why did I have that blocked on export? Oh dear. I'm surprised that hasn't caused me a problem prior to now. Very surprised. Yeah, hang on. What does it use? because that's the old variant. Now we've got the new variant. First, you cannot reach destination. Now you can. So that's nearly filled in. Where am I going to dump dirt next? Like that's actually a bloody good question. Where am I going to throw it next? I don't like throwing it into the ocean. No, unfortunately, yeah, I kind of quite sillily, I've spiraled myself a little bit. All right, tell you what, let's start getting you guys back on the coal. Not too fast about that. It will fix. It's okay. It's not a super major issue. Oh, seeing lots of reds going on here. Oh, we've actually got enough crew to go send the ship out. Let's do that. Give it something to do at least. Okay, so Steel's we have sort of fixed the problem here. That's going to slowly upgrade through anyway. So the now comes down to just get on this. Sure, got that there and waiting. Right, so you guys are completely done. Cool, head that way. You have nothing. Right, where do I want to put you? Where do I want to put you? Here. I want to just get this done. Right, ship is delivered, so ship can come home. Yeah, you are building up a surplus. That's fine. It's all good. It's all going well. Just as we like it. Snacks. I like snacks. People are poorly again. Oh dear. Actually, speaking of, can I? Yeah. Let's give them some health, shall we? Use some of that unity for it. Since we've got quite a hell of a surplus of unity. Just got to watch this food though. Now we no longer got potatoes. So no crisps, no chips. Not good. Right, so that is Right, how much am I needing? 880 construction trees. Bloody hell. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. First of all, okay, do that. You're still... You have hit a goal now, surely. Yes, absolutely. And I don't need to push it back any further. That looks like that is the path beneath it. So if we... do to here and then out that way. Just got to be careful this way so I don't accidentally flood it. Alright, so coal should be decent. Worth perhaps throwing an extra excavator on. Maybe, possibly. Right, hydrogen. What's our... don't know. I think we're good for more hydrogen. 4 and 2. Takes us up to 6. And then for the final lot, I will use diesel. Right, have we caught back up on the loan payment? Or is it being used for upgrading? I mean, we've had a knock on our trade rep. Absolutely sucks. But, oh well, never mind. I think it's getting thrown into the upgrades. Maybe. Kind of hoping it. Oh no, it is being thrown into loan payments. Okay. Okay, that's fine. It's just a case of we're just not building it quick enough. That's the problem. And I can't even switch more on. Because it requires construction 3s. Right, you are done with your new bit. You didn't, it didn't take long at all, did it? Right, go back to our little pathway. And I'm also going to pull one excavator off and throw it over to this coal. Alright. We're not going to be able to build it, but at the very least, let's look at designing it. How am I going to... How do I want to do this? Alright. So, high pressure turbine is 48 out. So it's a 1-to-1. Yeah? No, that's fine. Like that. Get rid of the dots. Get rid of the dots. Don't know why that's got a dot. I already freaking built one of them. Alright, so 48. Throw that as an auto balance. No auto balance on the low. Fluids. I mean, literally that. Doesn't even need to be super fancy, to be honest. And then depleted steam is literally just throw it into a cooling tower and gets us back some water. Like, that is literally all we need to do. And then it's 6 megawatts, so 18 megawatts, which is 1. There you go. Like, absolutely perfectly ratioed. Like, it's suddenly it's not complicated, is it? And then I can just literally do this. Alright, so if we have let's do 1. Do I want to throw a flywheel on? Is there really any point to a flywheel at this point? I don't know. Power priority 1, 2. Hi, Grendick. How am I doing? I'm very tired, if I'm honest. How are you? I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of debating whether to, because this is the simplified way, yeah. You've caught some infection. Oof. Well, hopefully it don't take long to fight it. Well, this is the oversimplified method, right? But I'm debating whether to, like, no, I'm going to keep it, you know, KISS principle, keep it simple, stupid. No, it's just like the thought of just over-engineering something for the sake of over-engineering it, and I kind of need to stop doing that. Why did it get rid of it when I just literally just connected it? What's a double principle? If in doubt, double it, then double it again. Yeah, the Factorio method. Boiler. No. Yeah, we're going to stick to our wood economy. So, coal backup, mind you. Yeah, just checking. It's 48, 48. Excellent. Exhaust scrubber around here would actually be handy, to be honest. That will lower our air pollution a bit more. Oh, we're back above 10. Oh, we definitely need to do something about that. So we've got 96 steam out. Cooling tower large. So if we put it to here. No, let's move it one forward. So it'll be depleted steam out. So 96. So for every 2, it's a new tower. And then oh, I think that might be a bit too close. All right, so priority, anything coming in from the cooling tower, then that is going to basically coming off the water reserve, water table. Let's get rid of that for a moment. There, nice. It shall do. So this is 30 megawatts of power. Obviously, I'm looking to replace 48. That's not including our 10 from our backup generators. It is 5 each, isn't it? Yes, it is 5 each, yeah. I'm remembering that correctly. And then speaking of double principle, should I compact this a bit more? Actually, that's going to remove that. Right, so that's 60 megawatts set down. So the order would be 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll run auto balance. I swear this is going to break, right? Just know it will. Well, how much power am I using at the moment? Just under 30. So if we do 1 and 2 constantly running, so we're constantly providing the 30. And then flywheels. Actually, that's going to cut. Oh no, perfect. Perfect. I don't really need them on there. When they're going permanently, flywheels are unnecessary. So, yeah, I do reckon exhaust filtration would be a good thing. mean, I'll do it that way. Do it the same as we're doing on the other one. Because we've got enough potential exhaust happening here where it does make sense. We've got up to 240 going if it kicks over to the coal. Yeah, only downside. Main downside. Obviously, I need it hooking back round to here. Or should I just give it its own cooling tower? I mean, I kind of would have to be honest. That's thinking don't go full on that one. So if we still use a smaller one. So it's low steam. Even though if we really, really want to, we can actually just stick a freaking turbine on that instead. The downside is it will just only rarely kick in. I don't think it's worth it. Right, that CO2 output needs to be a big stack. So limestone. That's a heck of a travel though. I think I mean that would definitely be ideal for rail. Send that over. But it's going to be a while until I get a rail line over here. So we will have to rely on trucks for the time being. Means we want to make sure that we have a few trucks heading over at any given time. And then the sulfur again is going into a mixer to get turned into slag. So very similar to what we're doing over, well, exactly what we're doing over the other place. Few too many presses. And then we want an out. So I can just go there, that's fine. Okay, I think I've covered everything. No, water in. No, I've got water in. Sorry, the exhaust in I need. So that will go... we need to do that up to a pipe 3. You know what? Having that weird's fine. Alright, that needs to be a 2. Eventually a 3, probably, maybe. Okay, so the only thing now is water, and we only need 2. Because water recovery should keep the rest running. You would hope, anyway. Right, actually saying that, this needs actually fuel, obviously. Why am I forgetting that? Four. That's needed. So if I pull that through here somewhere, I'll throw that there. So I can do that. So you see a bit of hassle. Right, downside is that's getting blocked if I put this here. I need to make sure I've got some space. Actually, I'm going to need a fair amount. I need to run it off of that as well. Incompatible. Because it's going the wrong direction, that's why. All right, so it's ready for expansion. Right, so that's going to be coal for, that'll be wood chips, but no movement because we're going to bring it over with wood. Oh yeah, this is an issue because it's going to take a lot of shredders to give us the amount of wood chips we want. We need bigger shredders. Like really, I need 2 for each one, so I need 8 for the current setup. That's a bit of a bloody ball ache, isn't it? So initially a 1 is fine, but it's going to then need to go to a 2 from there. Wood for, and then just literally just need to copy this basically. In fact, do it like that or like that. Which does mean that that needs to be a 2 before it drops into a 1. Okay, there we go, done. How much am I short by? A lot. A lot. Right. So we are nowhere near in a position to get that toggled on. But it's there, designed and ready. And same with this. It's there, designed, it's ready. Paying back this loan is kind of messing us up at the moment. Electronics. I just need to align with the demands of some things. But the question is, what? I mean, we've got enough unity that I can lower that for the moment. I mean, if I go that to research efficiency 3, Wheat has a low supply. Really? Are we now consuming that much bread because of lack of potatoes? Clearly we are. Perhaps we've had a bit of a bump on that as well. Oh, saying that, haven't actually increased the fertility. I should perhaps do that. That might be useful. Okay, so how are we looking here on our little clearing, ready for sticking rail in? Taking a bit of an age, it is. Cold is as expected, fetch. So I kind of thought that would happen. Oh, I'm gonna have to come back on myself just to get that one little bit. Oh, that's a little annoying. Oh well, it's not the end of the world. It's fine. You guys are pushing through there. Fine. Let's have a look over here. Okay, rock doesn't really have many places to get put right now, so that's going to be something I need to resolve. Well, actually no, it's getting all put over here, isn't it? I know it's working. It's a bit of a travel, mind you, but it is working. Let me push this out, just go and get that copper. Do I want to push this any further? Not sure. Totally not sure. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. That's not needed to be pushed through because there's no iron there. There's a little bit of iron here. No. Mining, actually. Let's get that to mining. In fact, if I do that instead, oh, that's going to be a problem. I can see that creating me a bit of an issue. Tell you what, let me let's do that. And hopefully, you know, I mean, to be fair, I could actually just cut it through here now. Shouldn't take too long to barge through that. Especially if I include these. Right, where actually are you digging? No, you are digging there. So no, I don't want to include that actually. Don't include that. Hopefully that's not too long until that completes, if I'm honest. I might just pull these over. Do that just so I can Yeah, because that's I need this clearing quicker, so can move out of the way. Thank you. Right, what I'm going to do though is I'm going to call it an early night because my brain is really struggling to put 2 and 2 together. So I'm that tired. It's actually, hopefully it's not showing on stream, but it is actually really frustrating me at the moment. That's what it's actually kind of why I'm all over the place and I can't stay focused on any one thing. So I'm just that tired. My autism's like kicking in overdrive, fighting it. So yeah, I'm gonna do an early finish now. I don't like finishing before midnight, but I think I'm just going to struggle more and more if I push towards the normal time. There is a possibility I might be able to stream tomorrow. I'm waiting to find out if I've got any plans work wise, but yeah, if not, then I will be back Tuesday. I should be back Tuesday. So I appreciate everyone lurking and popping in. I'm not going to raid. I'm just going to head off. Thanks for coming in and ciao.